Ah, 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 ah. If you're looking for Twingo, you came to the right place. If you're looking for Twingo, just look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed mighty Jack because it's Twingo. My middle name is Misery. Actually, it's Shelley Duvall. Hi, I'm Shelley Duvall. It's Twingo. So don't you mess around with me. Yes, welcome once again to Twingo, live here on Plague Island in a secret East London location. We'll be playing the game, you'll be playing the game, we're all in our homes, we're waiting for lockdown to finally ease, to go away, if indeed it does. Let's not count our chickens. If you have chickens, you should already know how many chickens you have. But don't, and I cannot stress this enough, don't let them rattle your coop, because the chickens, they no likey. Okay, so Twingo it is, Twingo it will be, Twingo will live forever, but we cannot play Twingo until we bring to the stage the queen of the Double R Club herself, the organ grinder to my monkey, not that euphemism. Give it up for Rose Thorn! There's a definite pause there. Rose Thorn is in, as you say, the house.
Oh, that's me in the house.
Here's the house, here's the steeple, that's the church. Where are the people? I don't remember.
We are in the house.
We are. It's not a house, it's a flat, but yes, we are.
The children.
Which children?
Outside in the car park.
Are they still there?
In their bicycles, going up and down the car park, screeching Like
There's
somebody's
literally a
chasing-
park, literally 2 minutes down the road.
So you may hear some screeching. It's coming from outside.
I may open a window and remonstrate with them vocally,
But
filthily.
I don't know why they have to make so much noise.
It's what children do. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh,
Smooth.
the old switcheroony. Oh, yeah. Okay, so is there anything we need to say before we do the rules, etc., etc., etc.? As Yul Brynner once said.
Just sorting out the balls.
Always just. Okay, I don't know if we have any new people, but it doesn't really matter because 18 new people. It's incredible. More every week. Don't do that. Now then, yeah, it doesn't matter if they're new or not because I know some of the people we have playing are, if not old, then certainly infirm and liable to forget what it was they did last week. So I'll just go over the rules very simply. It's very simple. You know what Twin Peaks is? You know what Bingo is. Bingo, you don't have to know anything about Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks, bingo, bingo, Twin Peaks, bingo, Twin Peaks, bingo, Twingo. It's a portmanteau word, it's a composite word, it's Twin Peaks bingo, it's Twingo. Very simply put, each and every one of these multicoloured balls has written upon it something that pertains to Fire Walk with Me, including the missing pieces. Nothing's been called yet. Each and every one of these balls has something that pertains to Fire Walk with Me, including the missing pieces. Nothing's been called yet. So they will be picked, they will be read out, they will be repeated, and they could indeed correspond to one of the many squares on your Twingo card. If you don't have the Twingo card yet, it is too late, but watch anyway. There will be hijinks, there will be malarkey, foolishness, there will be medium height jinx also. Jinx for everyone. So basically, yes, that's how many squares on a Twingo card? I'm sorry, we've never done this before.
25.
25 squares on your Twingo card. Each and every one of them could correspond to one of the balls pulled. If it does indeed correspond, just like if you were playing bingo, you would take a writing implement and simply cross it off. Or if you don't have a writing implement, if you're a bingo professional, you have a dabber or a dobber, depending on where you're from. You can dab or you can dob. If you don't have a writing implement, you don't have a dabber or a dobber, you can simply take your fingers and make a hole in the Twingo card thus, or as we say here at Twingo, invaginate to follow your progress. We are looking for a full card, none of your bloody corners, lines, diagonals, any of that horse shit. We're looking for a full Twingo card, or as we say here at Twingo, a full lodge. At which point, if you get a full lodge, you must type into the comments section below the word Twingo in capital letters with as many exclamation marks as you think is appropriate. At which point, we will take a screen grab of that call of Twingo and we will continue to play. But why?
Why?
Why will we continue to play? You've won. Why? That's it. Game over. No. Because each and every game of Twingo has how many winners? 3 winners to each and every game of Twingo, and this evening's game is no exceptione. No. So we will continue to play until we have 3 calls of Twingo, at which point Rose will go away to cogitate, to check the cards. She knows which card you have. You don't have to tell her if and when you win. She will check the cards, and then the prize giving will occur, unless somebody has called Twingo incorrectly, or as we say here at Twingo, fraudulently, at which point every single person in the comments section will be allowed to call them an imbecile in capital letters with as many capital letters as they feel is appropriate. But we will have 3 winners by the end of this evening, and it may well be the end of the evening. Sometimes it runs a little long, but we'll try and keep things snappy. Oh, and yes, somewhere within these balls, there is a ball with the log lady written on it. No ball has been called yet. When we pull the ball with the log lady written on it, no ball has been called yet. When we call the log lady, we must all drink a toast to Catherine Coulson, the wonderful log, well spotted, the wonderful log lady, well spotted because mine's got more in it. And when we'll say the log lady, but nothing's been called yet, so don't start with that shenanigans. Still on the Hendrix Luna. Hendrick's Lunar Gin.
I finished a bottle of Gordon's this afternoon.
Gordon's alive! But actually, now the bottle's dead. So. Yeah, there'll be things, there'll be song, there'll be poetry, there'll be balls, there will be snacks at a certain juncture. You've started early on the snacks there, the Parma Violets.
I thought to myself, wouldn't it be cool if I opened up the Parma Violets and there was 25 in it?
Right.
But there wasn't. And then I thought, I'm going to eat till there's only 3 left.
Let me just rewind. What, because there was 27?
No, there was maybe 15.
There were 24, sorry?
There was 15. But I thought 25 because there's 25 balls.
Yeah, but...
And then I thought, I'll eat till there's 3 left. And then when you say 3, I'll just go, ooh, Parma Violets, there's 3. But I kept eating them. And now there's 2.
So, had there been 25, what would you have done?
Because there's 25 Parma Violets.
But you've already opened them. And if you'd done, it would have gone... Basically, you just wanted to eat a packet of Parma Violets. It's like, if you've never eaten Parma Violets, it's like taking a handful of sugar and a handful of flower petals and eating them and pretending that they were in any way nice.
I have a question.
Oh, blimey. Right, okay, go on.
Do you think...
Oh, sometimes, but not often.
That today being the 29th of April,
Is right.
2021,
yes.
Do you think
we
should take down the Christmas cards?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there are only 3 of them. Is that 3 there, or is that...
Yeah, I think so. They're all stacked on top of each other. So
they are.
Like the best ones at the front. But...
Yeah. I mean, we could do, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Or do we...
that's as close as we get to decorations. We don't do a tree.
Or do we leave it up? Because it'll soon be time to get more cards.
That's a depressing thought, isn't it? Be Christmas.
I see Maya's got some Parma Violets as well.
Let's Twingo!
Oh, I love Parma Violets.
She does love Parma Violets, but you've eaten them now. So this is the sound of fun, which means only one thing. Okay, 2 things. It means fun, but it also means let's Twingo! Let's Twingo!
No go-go's, like a twin go-go.
That's what they say. Nobody says that.
And when you talk about or you can use a dabber every single time. So for 54 weeks, I've gone little dabble do you.
And only people over 40 will have any chance of knowing what that means.
Little dabble do you.
Was it Old Spice?
Yeah.
Or was it Brute?
I don't remember. I just remember it.
Brute. Yeah, I think it's an aftershave thing. A little dabble do you was the advert. I think it may have even been before our time, but you kind of...
Nothing existed before our time.
No, nothing existed. We are as old can be and as old as things can ever get. There is no archivist. Once more, we don't have Jin Ryan to be the archivist, so, I mean, you can ask it if you fall behind.
I think maybe something's happened in Florida.
Yes.
I got 2 separate messages this week, and this is not a word of a lie. I got a message from Scott going, "How's Twingo? We miss you guys."
Don't miss Twingo, though, notice.
And then, about a day, maybe 2 days later, I get a message from Jen going, "How's Twingo? I miss you guys." So I think that both of them want to come back to Twingo, but each one thinks the other one doesn't.
I think they're both in the same house, but they're separated because there's a live crocodile that's come into the house and they can't communicate. Because that's what Florida is. That's how you pronounce it, Florida. It's all about. It's all about the crocodigators. Or it's the gators, isn't it? It's not crocodiles. Gators,
so,
I think.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in Florida. So anyway.
So if you do fall behind and just ask somebody in the comments, somebody might remember. If you ask us, I can guarantee you we will not remember. If you say, "What was the last ball?" we'll go, "Oh."
You sounded like Scott Ryan. I don't know.
Or Forky. I was going to go Spoony then. That's
what you do in your private life with Scott Ryan to carry up.
Let's Twingo! First ball.
They're both red. Oh, what are the chances of that? Oh, pretty mysterious. The first ball out this evening for the first time ever.
Not ever.
Killer Bob.
Killer Bob. The first ball is Killer Bob. Who was it? What done that murder? I'm going to go with the fact that it was probably the guy called Killer Bob. The clue's in the question. What's Mr. Chips doing? kilobob. Cross it off, dab it, invaginate if you need to. Dibba-dabba-doo. A little bit of Fred Flintstone there from Rosa. Maybe we'll have a Fred Flintstone done by Marlon Brando later. We'll see.
That's tough. She's my mother's sister's girl.
She's my mother's sister's girl. She's my mother's sister's girl. Writing implement. Cross it off or dab it or simply invaginate, and we are off to the races with the first 2 balls. Kilobob. She's my mother's sister's girl.
Garmonbozia.
Garmonbozia. Cream corn. Lot of good that PhD did me. Stuck. Grocery store security. Cream corn or Garmonbozia.
Ronette. Hello.
Ronette Pulowski. Ronette Pulowski. Ronette Pulowski.
Likes to go for a ski.
Can she ski?
On a Tuesday.
Don't ask me.
On a Tuesday. She can't because she's got a bad knee.
Can't you see?
My bad knee. Is that, are we just...
That was improv poetry from Rose Thorne and Benjamin
Is
Hoos.
that a slam? Have we slammed?
I think maybe that... Is that poetry slam? I don't know.
Have we done a thing that young people do?
Well, I don't think young people poetry slam anymore. Maybe 15
Like
years ago.
Eminem.
Next ball, please.
Mike Snake Nelson.
Mike Snake Falula Nelson. Mike Snake Nelson. Cross it, dab it. You know.
What do Mike Snake Nelson, Pete Python,
That's not his name.
and Snake Fervor have in common?
Snakes.
You have to be a snake to become a member of the Aloha Dead fan club.
So by what you're suggesting that Snake Fervor and Mike Snake Nelson are members of the Aloha Dead.
Yeah, they're the only people that can join.
Club.
Pete
What
Python.
about Snake Plissken? Is he a member?
No, he's dead.
He's not dead.
Oh, did he get out?
Yeah, he got out.
Oh, I didn't know
And
that.
then he got out of LA as well.
Well, he could join too.
Okay.
Basically, you have to be a snake.
What about Sailor Ripley
No.
with a snakeskin jacket?
No, that doesn't make. Just because you wear a snakeskin jacket.
What about
I am not a bat just because I've got bats on my jumper.
What about Hissing Sid? He was a
No.
snake,
But other things hiss.
but he was a snake.
Yeah, but that was a cartoon.
Actually, I think it was a radio. It was a song first, wasn't it? I don't know. We've drifted. We've drifted. There are new prizes, by the way. Exciting new prizes. Some of which are on display, whether you recognise it or whether you don't.
Ooh. It's purple, which means it's an agent. Which agent is it?
Orange.
It's Agent Sam Stanley.
Agent Sam Falula Stanley. Agent Sam Stanley. Cross it, dab it. You know.
3 letters. First letter is O. Middle letter
Ooh.
W.
Ooh.
Last letter
Ooh.
Ooh. Owl.
Ow. Simply ow. Simply ow. Ow.
Woodsman.
Simply, that's it. Nothing more. Woodsman. Woodsman. Well, slap my thigh. Do you think he was auditioning for a pantomime?
No, he was going to be in Chicago. He was trying to rouge his knees.
And roll his stockings down. See? I'm gonna rouge my knees and roll my stockings down. I was actually in a production of Chicago at college.
Big Mama.
Can I just see that action again? Can you say the sentence and do the action there?
Were you Big Mama?
I was not Big Mama. No.
There's no character I could
If you're good to Mama, Mama's good to you. No, I was Amos. He only gets one song, Mr. Cellophane. Mr. Cellophane should have been my name, 'cause you could look right through me, walk right by me. I never know I'm there, I tell you. And there's a line in it. And even without clucking like a hen, everyone gets noticed now and then. But every single time I would do, even without clucking like a hen, my girlfriend of the time, from the audience, would go, "Buck, buck, 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 buck." So I would go, even without clucking like a hen. I asked her not to do it. She couldn't fucking help herself, could she? But she works in Asda now, and I do this. I still don't know who won. It's...
But she works in Asda. Forget this. You got me. You can't. That's the prize.
Even without clucking like a hen. See? Next. It has all gone a little bit musical theatre. I was in Greece as well.
Enough. No more musical theatre talk. And we don't talk about that film.
I wasn't in the film. I was in the stage
we don't talk
production.
about it. Well, why is this a thing? Oh, it's an early call this evening for this favourite ball.
Speaking of musical,
Twingaliers, it's Jacques Cabin.
Cause he's cabinet uptown, uptown, cabinet uptown, uptown. Your business friends, Australian. Your business friends, Australian. Cabinet uptown, uptown. Sideways, sideways. Jacques Cabin.
Huh. Gobble, gobble.
You're working me hard tonight. That's gobble, gobble, or to translate. Of course, when I do that, I have to fix the.
This game is more work for you than the others.
Is this the last one?
No, you got one more because your hairdresser moved his appointment.
Okay, so the next week's will be the last Twingo we do until I get my haircut. So we'll see what we can do with my hair for next week. I don't think I'm going to have enough. There's going to, I don't know. We'll do something. We'll do something. You heard it here first. Where else would you hear it? No one's talking about it.
Half-heart necklace.
Half-heart necklace, much like this one. Half-heart necklace. Half-heart necklace, half-heart necklace. Half-heart necklace. Cross it, dab it.
Laura Palmer.
The main woman herself. Laura Palmer. Killed, of course, by Killer Bob.
What are the chances?
What are the chances? I mean, I don't know. How could you calculate the chances of that?
How many people do you know?
She was a young girl. He was a disembodied spirit possessing somebody. Spoilers. What are the odds? I don't know. I've been considering who he was possessing. The odds were quite high. You know, you wanted to... not going to say that because that's on a ball as well.
Well, his name's Killer Bob.
It is. It's Killer Bob.
If you moved to a new town...
yes.
And everybody said, oh, welcome to the town. Oh, down the road, that's Killer Bob. You're not going to invite him in for tea.
Yeah, but you didn't say what are the odds of him killing anybody. You said what are the odds of him killing Laura Palmer. I mean, he had a whole town to choose from. She was a homecoming queen, but
that puts you pretty high.
Does it? When you're killing, that moves somebody up.
Prom queen's top of the list.
Okay, is that the same thing as a homecoming queen?
Yeah, I think so. I think one has a sports affinity.
But also, homecoming queen was mentioned in a Monkees song. You remember the Monkees? You know, 60s, better than the Beatles. I know. Don't at me.
Where did you learn that phrase? Don't at me. What?
It's a Twitter thing.
Good
it means
grief.
It means if you're answering this, don't tag me so I won't see it. I don't think anyone actually says it out loud. It's like lol. You say it out loud, it's like car alarm.
That's the children having probably ridden into a car.
Oh, as long as a car's ridden into them, I'm fine.
That's why the alarm's going to come. I'll hear that.
But the problem is it's not accompanied by screams of pain.
God, I hate children. But we're going to play Twingo and have some gin.
Something that children do not do.
Coincidentally, I have the fury of my own momentum.
She really does. I have the fury of my own momentum. I have the fury of my own momentum.
Fat trout trailer park.
Don't body shame the trout. It's the Fat Trout Trailer Park. The first one. Fat Trout Trailer Park. Fat Trout Trailer Park.
Glastonbury Grove.
Glastonbury Grove, with the trees smelling of scorched engine oil. Not, of course, Glastonbury, the music festival, which has been cancelled again, I believe. So people will not be able to gather in their millions and inhale the fetid stench of the excrement of others. Glastonbury Grove.
I used to put wet wipes up my nose so that
When
I
you went
wouldn't
to
have
the
to inhale
because of the long drops, they call them. It's basically a massive hole in the ground that they just like place this kind of like a load of sort of toilets over, and you kind of like go in. It's like, whoo. I mean, I always thought, because there were kids there, kid falls through that,
Oh.
don't know how you're getting them out, because it was fucking grim, much like Glastonbury. And every single time we went to Glastonbury, and yes, we went a lot, too many times because I was working there, but every single time I lost my temper. And when you lose your temper at someone in Glastonbury, they don't understand it. When you're there pushing through a crowd because they're like, and you fucking push them back. They're like, hey man, calm down. I'm like, yeah, fuck off. And then they call you passive aggressive. Passive aggressive, they don't like aggressive aggressive, I'm telling you that. Fucking. I have the fury of my own momentum. People.
Is it future or is it past?
Is it future or is it past? Is it future or is it past? That's what we need to know. We need to know. I mean, we don't know. It's lockdown. We don't know what year it is. What year is it? What year is it? What year is it? Is it future or is it past?
He is Bob.
Killer Bob. We just say, though, he is Bob. Eager for fun. He wears a smile. Everybody run. You may think he's gone insane, but I promise he will kill again. He is Bob, not Monkhouse.
Lance says you're going to end up with a little dandy highwayman ponytail.
Yes, I'm not far off. So that would make me the dandy highwayman who you're too scared to mention. So it's clearly not there yet because you mentioned it. Because
Came out 40 years ago today.
it was 40 years ago today. Stand, it's me liver, was the song. Well, he smashed through the window, didn't he? And now that's on the second album. That's on Prince Charming, isn't it? Even though he's wearing the better makeup from Kings of the Wild Frontier, which is also a better album. But Stand and Deliver's great song.
Adamant. The main reason that I have a partiality for
Is that a word?
for boys
Yeah, so.
in Black Island.
Men in makeup is disgusting and should not be allowed.
It became my.
You phoned up Multicoloured Swap Shop, didn't you?
Really
to talk to him.
But of course, this was the very early 80s, and we had a rotary dial telephone in another room.
So you couldn't even watch the television while you were waiting.
I was able to be at the doorway to the living room. But it was, my mum, you remember my mum and dad's house? It was a Victorian house, high ceilings, big rooms. But it was like, so the telly was in one corner. I was right in the door.
So where was the phone?
In the
bottom
hall,
of the stairs?
In the hall at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, that's a stretch.
Rotary dial, or one for London, of course, dialing all those numbers, and I never got through to him. Otherwise, my life could have been very different.
You'd have been married to someone very different.
At no point in my youth did I think that it would be wrong for Adamant to marry me at the age of 12.
I mean, it would have been, if we're honest.
It would have been, but in my head, I thought, well, this is the way my
life's
going.
Yes, but had you married Adamant, would you be every Thursday presenting Twin Peaks Bingo on Facebook Live?
Or would I be rolling around on beds of money?
Probably not, no. I don't think he did very well with his money, because I think he was a little bit crazy.
No.
We did go and see him at the Roundhouse, not a couple of years ago, and he was fucking ace, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was really good. Okay.
Shell asks if it was old Mr. Nush here who rang up Matt Bianco.
I think that was Going Live, wasn't it? It wasn't Swap Shop, I don't think. And they just said, Matt Bianco, hi, is that Matt Bianco? And they all went, yes, it is. And they went, Matt Bianco, a bunch of wankers, and slammed the phone up. That wasn't me. My favourite Going Live bit, though, was when the band Crowded House, who were a New Zealand band, I believe, were on. And Crowded House, they're kind of a grown-ups band. I mean, they're not my kind of thing, but they're more a grown-ups band. It's a kids' show, but they were on there, and they played their video, I think, or they played their song. And then Philip Schofield came on, and the band was there, and he said, so, and then they always did like a giveaway of the album and a T-shirt, and then the band had to give a question. And I imagine the TV company gives them the question to then say, oh, what's the name of our first whatever. But Philip Schofield said to the guys at Crowded House, okay, so do you have a question for this prize? And one of them went, yes. Which one of the band isn't circumcised? And they shot up in my estimation at that point. And Philip Schofield laughed a great deal. We never knew the answer, though. We never knew the answer.
Maybe the one on the left.
Ah, is he dressed that way also? Let's Twingo.
Oh. Electricity.
Electricity. Maya said Adam Ant was in Northern Exposure.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I used to love Northern Exposure. Yeah, that was good. They fucked up the ending, as they often do with these shows. But there was some great stuff, really good stuff in that.
Jacques Renault.
Jacques Renault, not Renault Twingo.
Oh.
Jacques Renault. Jacques Renault, cross it off your list, dab it off your list, invaginate. We've been looking for cars, haven't we?
There's a possibility we may get some money, particularly to buy a new car or a new second-hand car. So Sean Magic Mooney has been looking for cars for us, and it's like,
there's like an echelon of needs.
Criteria number one, it has to be automatic because my back and driving a manual car really hurts my back.
A close second.
So, a close second is it has to be either red or black. I think probably black is my preference.
I think that's rarer though. I think you don't get so many.
I'd like a black car
as well. But...
And extra bonus points if it could be a Renault Twingo.
Because how fucking cool would that be? Oh yes, we drive a Twingo. I don't know why I'm driving. I don't drive.
But Renault Twingos are really expensive.
Yeah, I think they really like them.
Cult car.
I think they're like a cult car. They're the people that have them like adore them. Should we at this point show the?
So let's do these 3 balls.
3 balls and then we'll do the thing. Okay, 3 balls. Let's go. Let's go.
Quick succession. No laughing. Double R Diner.
Double R Diner. Cross it off, dab it. You know.
Cable bends steel.
Cable bends steel. Clang. Cable bends steel. Cross it off, dab it. Maya said Northern Exposure got cancelled. I was sure there was an ending. I was sure he went through the trees and he got back home or something, and he was like naff, and they didn't kind of resolve the romance with him and the pilot lady. Maggie, the pilot lady, who in later years turned out to be a massive Trump supporter and a fucking nutcase, which is a shame. Okay, Paul.
This is a Formica table.
This is the Formica table. Green is its colour, much like the ball. This is the Formica table. Nice bit of Formica. This is the Formica table. And this. And this. Oh no, this is just a card.
That's just a card.
This is an all-new prize. Yes, I am. Now this is going to be for the first prize winner only. Actually, no, this is a buy thing because we can't send this through the post, can we?
This is for the auction.
You see, I don't pay attention. That's what you'll learn from this. So this is for the...
Show off the mug.
It's a mug. First of all, red handle. Oh, what does it say? Twingo! And it says the sound of fun underneath it. It's a Twingo. Man, looks red on the inside, for crying out fucking now. This is for the auction. It's not a prize. What are you talking about?
Designed by John
Idiot.
John the Tool.
That's not his name. He's the lavishly tooled.
And there's postcards too.
There are postcards and fridge magnets,
and
are there?
fridge magnets. So
And when's the auction happening?
the auction is live now.
So basically, this is a very short, very small auction. It lasts only a week.
It's a 1 week auction, a 1 week, one lot auction.
So not the postcard.
The link is in the title bit there. It's Jumblebee / all the details there.
All the
It'll also
details.
be in next week's card. The auction is live for 1 week. It closes at 5 to 9 next Thursday.
Now.
Bidding starts at £25 and you will win.
But that doesn't mean £25 for the mug, does it?
You will win the mug, some postcards, a pine cone, a shot of Asian River cocktail, a pencil, and as always, the more you bid, the more goes in the prize.
It's a mystery box, basically. It's a mystery box. What's in the box? Well, what's in the box is largely dictated by how much you bid. It lasts for 1 week. All proceeds going to Cabaret versus Cancer.
Yeah, it finishes 5 to 9 next Thursday, so you don't need to rush off now.
No.
And place your bids. You can do it afterwards. You can do it at your leisure. You can do it while drunk and bid even more. You'll have to pay postage, obviously.
Or postage, depending on where you are.
The bidding starts at £25 with a regular size pine cone. If we get above £100, you'll get one of the sexual pine cones. You all know what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, the more you bid, the more goes in the box.
We've got loads of cool Lynch Twin Peaksy stuff. And the more you bid, the bigger the box becomes. And all proceeds, as I said, go to Cabaret versus Cancer. 1 week only.
John Atfield says we should auction a guest spot on Twingo Live.
How would that work?
Well, when we're allowed people back.
Well, it's weird because before the game I did say, when we're allowed people in our homes, would it be fun or funny to have, Sean Mooney and maybe Ruby as like live audience members?
That can happen.
I think that would be funny. I mean, I think the game would go on a lot longer because we'd be heckled a lot.
Yeah, we'd do it on a bank holiday weekend.
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, stay tuned for that. But until then, let's play some Twingo. We've chatted a lot this evening.
We have. Let's go. Let's
Right,
go.
okay.
Let's ball this mother up.
I've got 7 balls in my hand, and I'm going to read them out. The first ball out is Julie Cruz.
Julie Cruz. She sang the theme tune. She appeared in the show. She thinks about her dogs when she's singing. Julie Cruz.
The Palmer House.
The Palmer House. The Palmer House. Site of many terrible things. The Palmer House.
The One-Armed Man.
The One-Armed Man, played, of course, by the wonderful, the lovely Mr. Al Strobel. The One-Armed Man.
Fleshworld.
Fleshworld, Swingers, Coast to Coast. I'm telling you, Shane, that's the name of the band. Fleshworld. First album's called Swingers, Coast to Coast. Fleshworld, cross it off.
The first tour can be called that.
There you go. This just shit writes itself, Shane. Fleshworld, Swingers, Coast to Coast. And we take the picture, the cover is the whole band on swings.
Oh.
Swingers Coast, it writes itself.
No, I'm not going to see you the first. 3 more balls, pay attention, come on. Let's rock.
Let's rock. And that's what we'll say at the beginning of every Fleshworld gig. Fleshworld, Swingers Coast to Coast. Let's rock.
The power and the glory.
Both the power and the glory. Oh, a very controversial ball. Is it in Canada? Is it not in Canada? Is it at the Roadhouse? Did everybody know? Everybody did not know. The power and the glory. Also a lyric from, is it an Ultravox song? Is it a Midure song? I think it's an Ultravox song. The power and the glory till my kingdom come. Imagine me with a pencil moustache. It'll work.
So you made the bar, the noise bar go into the red.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Stop it. Right. Stop it on me. Write it in your diary.
Write it in your diary. Write it in your diary. Your diary, you know the one. Dear diary, today I learned something. Write it in your diary.
This is a quote. You have Desmond, are you talking to me in code?
Agent Desmond, are you talking to me in code? Agent Desmond, are you talking to me in code? Cross it off if you've got it. Like she said, it's got to be the entire quote.
Don't make me do this.
No, don't make me. It's what I say to Rose before every game of Twingo every week. No, don't make me do this. No, don't make me do this. Cross it off. Philadelphia, whether it's the cheese, whether it's the overwrought bad Ron Howard film starring Tom Hanks, that had its heart in the right place, and the theme tune to that film was written by...
I don't know.
No.
Morrissey.
No.
Julie Cruz.
The boss himself, Mr. Bruce Springsteen. Streets of Philadelphia, and I believe the chorus went, Streets of Philadelphia, I don't remember it being a particularly good song.
Well, you would know. You're such a
big super fan.
Don't take the ring, Laura.
Don't take the ring. It's gone round a little bit. Don't take the ring, Laura. Don't take the ring. Don't take the ring, Laura. Don't take the ring. One ring to rule them all, and in the darkness bind them. Can you believe I didn't get that part?
You're on a roll tonight, aren't you?
Am I?
Don't say anything. Because you were going to go, what, a cheese roll, a sausage roll?
I'm sorry, that's your with the special attachment there.
Carl Rod.
Carl Rod, the only Twin Peaksian that sounds like a porn star. It's Carl Rod. Runs, of course, the Fat Trap Trailer Park. Carl Rod. Like Dino Rod. He'll clean your pipes. He'll kill your vermin. Doesn't work.
Double pills for you this evening before bedtime. The Red Room.
It's a room. It's red. It's the Red Room. The Red Room. Red Room. Red Room. Red Room. Red Room.
Of course, going live next week, May the 4th.
Going live.
Live next Tuesday, May the 4th, is the 5th sci-fi auction. And this year, the
Started on
sci-fi...
May the 5th. May the 5th be with you.
May the 4th.
4th.
This year, of course, it's sci-fi, fantasy and horror. The auction site have got categories now.
Categories.
And there is a Stephen King category, which features not only The Shining, but also It. So there's lots of little badges, keyrings, pins, socks, and prints.
Because people love that film.
And there's a Stephen King apron.
What?
An apron with loads of different Stephen King prints. So there's like the twins from The Shining.
Also different characters.
There's a clown from It. And yeah.
Would you like to say any more? Maybe Mr. Barlow from Salem's Lot. Is he on there? I don't know. The vampire guy. No? I've not seen it myself.
It's very, very cool.
I mean, who doesn't want a Stephen King apron?
And there's a necklace that says red. Oh, I'm going to punch you in the fucking face.
It says red. I'm going to punch you in the... That's a massive thing to put on a necklace. It says red rum.
There's also a Rocky Horror necklace that says Creature of the Night, which is amazing. And
Creature of the Night.
There's a signed Doctor Who script. There is a collection of Star Wars cast and crew patches donated by our very own Twingalier Patrick.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, you can, if you've not already got one, get a signed Topps trading card of some joker called Benjamin Lush, aka Mason the Tool Ball.
AKA
Tool.
AKA Prasta Omlin or Socia Latter. from the Star Warsy films.
Yes. So
The ones that people didn't like so much.
so
Well,
yeah.
not those ones. The ones that they didn't like as much as the originals, but more than the terrible prequels. It's the internet. They're idiots. I thought they were good.
No, the Doctor Who script is signed by one
The writer,
Mr. Toby Whithouse.
Toby Falula Whithouse, he signed it.
Whithouse. So it's kind of cool. There's a cool auction. There are loads of lots on the sci-fi auction, but most lots start under £10. So it means that it's much more of an accessible auction.
Is there any reason why you didn't say lots of lots rather than loads of lots? Lots of lots.
Shall I tell you what I'm doing all week from just after 9 o'clock every morning this week?
Next week, you
This
mean?
week.
What you're doing every morning this week?
I've been doing a quite in-depth certified risk management training course.
Run the risk.
Every morning I've been doing that. So I'm a little bit snappy with certain hijinks from Mr. Benjamin.
For some reason, I think that's
Lush.
the mime for hijinks.
And so
I don't know why.
I'm a little bit thin on the ground on the old patience.
Run the risk. So have you learned how to run the risk?
I've learned what I need to think about before I stab you in the stomach.
What's the risk of stabbing me in the stomach?
Well, there's no risk to stabbing you in the stomach. The risk are what is the risk to my slippers, or what is the risk to the floor.
Not the risk to my life.
Well, that's a given, isn't it? It's got an intent, hasn't it?
Yeah, but if you want to kill someone, stab them in the chest.
No, I'd want to stab you in the stomach so we could all watch you bleed out.
We'll do it live next Thursday on Facebook Live here on Twingo.
My patients might not be as thin as they are tonight.
We'll do it anyway.
Right, going to do some balls.
Balls.
Do you know who I am? I am the arm.
Do you know who I am? I am the arm. Do you know who I am? I am the arm, cross it, dab it. You know.
Shelley Johnson.
Shelley Falula Johnson, terrible tasting man, works at the, I think it's been said, Double R Diner.
No, it hasn't been said.
Shelley Johnson, forget everything else. I'm pretty sure it has. No, I think it has. I think it's been said. But Shelley Johnson, terrible tasting man. Over all seasons.
Fargo, North Dakota.
Fargo, North Dakota. Fargo, North Dakota.
The Pale Horse.
Woe to the ones who behold the pale horse. The pale horse. Nay, why the long face?
The Log Lady.
Oh, I've drunk my drink. We drink a toast to Catherine Coulson.
Put your straw in mine.
Is that a sex thing? No. The Log Lady. Oh, cross-contamination.
Red Diamond City Motel.
Red Diamond City Motel. Red Diamond City Motel, of course, from the missing, the extra deleted scenes. Red Diamond City Motel, of course, last week we gave away your Red Diamond City Motel soaps. Are there any of those?
Yes,
What she made? There are more of those later on. Translucent, glittery.
Angel.
Ah, Angel, Angel, Angel. Call me Angel. Angel of the morning. Has Angel of the morning got the kind of like shit round her eyes and this, morning breath? I don't know. Angel.
James Hurley.
James Falula Hurley. James was always cool if, you fundamentally misunderstand what cool means. James Hurley.
I'm going to go and fill up the gin.
Fill them up.
Fill them up.
How are they fucking still in the car? I'm going to... Right, okay.
You can do your thing.
I'll do my thing.
Thing that you're going to do.
I'm doing that thing, what I do.
Thing that you're going to do.
Okay, so while Rose refreshes our gins, she won't be gone long. What I do basically is I rewrite a popular or well-known song, with new lyrics and perform it with a kazoo this evening. I will be once again using the trombone kazoo. In case you're wondering, it's called the trombone kazoo because, yes, it looks like a trombone. Yes, it has a slide. No, the slide sadly does not affect the pitch of the kazoo. How could it? This week I've chosen to rewrite a song from the band The Jam. And there are three things I need to tell you about this song that I've rewritten that was originally performed and written by The Jam. First, this is very much a song for those with a sweet tooth, not just because it's jam. Secondly, I think the joke, the pun of this rewrite is really obvious and has probably been done before. And I use the word joke ambitiously, but I've rewritten it anyway. I've done it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway. Thirdly, is that there are a lot of lines in this song, in the original song, that do not rhyme. And so this is reflected in some of the lines here, but don't blame me, blame Paul Falula Weller. Song by The Jam for those with a sweet tooth. Okay. Whew. Okay. It's a sweet souvenir, fill your saddlebags with this delicious chow. Here and now, it'll make you fat if you choose to ingest, with fortified wine and jelly as well. It's a culinary art in the dessert salon. Be sure to breathe deep the distillery fumes. This pudding is wobbly, but which layer's the best? The perfect way to follow a pie and its crust. Come on, gourmet! Join the buffet. We're eating trifles. Come on, gourmet. Ooh, I say, we're eating trifles. In the sweet endeavor that is filled with booze, layer upon creamy ooze. Expose this confectionery brilliancy. Make sure you're spoon-fed with this sugary zing. Come on, gourmet, here's your plate. We're eating trifles. Come on, gourmet, a rum soggy cake. Eating trifles. So I insist, and I know you'll agree, exploding tons swallow tons of foam on a spree. While you're expanding, don't feel guilty, feel joy. So I insist, and I know you'll agree, exploding tongues swallow tons of foam on a spree. While you're expanding, don't feel guilty, feel joy. If you're game, you'll dive in casually head first. You're eating it, buddy, and you'll eat till you hurt. Your badge will read unashamed, so wear it. Forget those abs, just eat till you shriek. Come on, gourmet, have a slice, I'll pay. We're eating trifles. Come on, gourmet, never mind the bellyache. We're eating trifles. Come on, gourmet, have a slice, I'll pay. We're eating trifles. Come on, gourmet, never mind the bellyache. We're eating trifles. Eating trifles. Eating trifles. Eating trifles. I thank you, and please welcome back to the stage The one, the only, nature would not permit another. Rose Thorn. Rose Thorn, who actually considered trying to get a trifle delivered for that song.
Yeah, there's no trifle on Deliveroo.
No.
What are the chances?
What are the chances?
But I'm going to meet a stranger danger, outside Waitrose on Saturday afternoon to hand over some stuff that was won in the charity auction, and she paid quite a lot of money for it. So she's meeting me in person to hand it over. I'm handing it over to her in person. So I'll be outside Waitrose, and of course Waitrose do amazing driving.
Oh, do they? Okay then.
I have 4
snacks.
Well, you look at them and you think, oh, it's just cheddars.
Mini cheddars.
Oh, it's red Leicester cheddars. Different.
Do you think they smell any different?
Well, I think they smell disgustingly regardless. I have.
Oh, these are good. These are really, really good.
What?
Say again.
What?
One more time.
What?
And again.
What?
One more time.
What?
One more time.
What?
Keep it going.
No.
Okay.
Funnily enough, before you started your song, Wendy said, "Did I fall asleep during the break?" And the break hadn't even started.
Oh, Wendy. Oh dear. Oh dear. You could have lucked out and fallen and slept through the break, but no. Well, I'm going to try the red Leicester cheddars.
Live on air.
I mean, I'm not that experienced with red Leicester. I've had it. It's fine. It's no like mature cheddar, but I'm not sure how different they taste.
Oh, Andrea and you've got yum yums.
Oh,
Like a yum yum. I've had a lot of sugar today. I ate 2 sticky buns, 2 iced buns.
Did you have 2?
I had one this afternoon. I had one while you were putting your makeup on.
Good
I was
work.
just wandering around. Right.
I mean, they're nice, but
That didn't go in the bin.
no, it didn't.
Right. It's Twingo. Twingolicious.
Eating trifle, eating trifle.
Okay. So, what I'd like you to do
Right.
is, if it's not a ball that you're repeating, to think to yourself, should I say this out loud before actually saying it out loud? Shall we try? Shall we try?
You know what's really worrying? I try every day. I fail every day.
Let's Twingo. There's loads of balls left.
Better dead than red Leicester.
Secret diary.
Secret diary. Write it in your diary. Your secret diary. Secret diary.
It's purple. It's an agent. Which agent?
They're not
is
all
it?
agents, are they? There was a purple one earlier on that
Yeah,
wasn't an
but
agent.
all the agents are purple. Agent Gordon Cole.
Agent Gordon Falula Cole. Agent Gordon Cole. I do like them. They are nice.
Angelo Badalamenti.
Wrote the theme tune, appeared, of course, in Mulholland Drive. Angelo Badalamenti. 2 at once. I don't care.
I'm not going to talk about Judy.
I'm not going to talk about Judy. Well, and of course, spoken for the first time by Mr. David Bowie.
Late great.
Late great.
Robert Engels wrote that song. No. Robert Engels wrote that film. No.
No.
Robert Engels, aka Freddy Krueger.
No.
Oh.
Robert Engels, of course, the co-creator of Fire Walk With Me, not co-creator of Twin Peaks, which is Mark Frost, but of course Mark Frost did not co-write Fire Walk With Me. It's Robert Engels' thick head.
The Good Deal is in the lodge.
The good Dale is in the lodge, and he can't leave. Don't tell Chip.
Mrs. Chalfont.
2 Chalfonts. Mrs. Chalfont.
Annie Blackburn.
How's Annie? She's fine. Annie Falula Blackburn. Annie Blackburn. Annie Blackburn. Annie Blackburn.
How's your fag burn?
Poetry slam.
Slap down. Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Fine advice, of course, in the COVID age. Wash your hands. Perhaps with soap you may win this evening at Twingo.
John,
Obviously not the soap that is specifically for your tiny genitals.
John Atfield asks if there's they haven't opened their mismatched curtains. I've been out of the house a few times this week, and I look up every time. They keep the windows quite
But
open.
the light's been on, hasn't it?
Yeah, the light's on.
Yeah.
The curtains are closed.
Lights on, but no one's
The
home.
windows are open.
Someone is home. I think they're just listening with glasses up against the wall.
I think it's and the curtains. Somebody on the WhatsApp.
They're not even curtains.
Somebody in the WhatsApp group was giving away a free pair of curtains that would have covered the whole window and matched. Why would you not have said, "Oh yes, please, I'll take those free curtains"? But no, instead,
What colour were they?
I'm going to stick a towel on the bottom half and a couple of sheets on the top half. It doesn't work.
What colour were the curtains?
Doesn't matter. They would have matched, and,
Well,
they were blackout.
Yeah, but had they been offered to you, would you have had them?
I don't need them. I've got matching curtains.
Got matching curtains?
I'm an adult. All the curtains in the flat match.
You take that back about being an
David Lynch.
adult. The man himself, of course, David Lynch. What?
What happened today with David Lynch?
I don't know
Kick
why.
a ball.
Oh, yes. David Lynch, of course, does his weather forecast, but also does his what number will come out of the jar of dreams. That's what I've decided to call it. And this particular day, Rose Thorne guessed the number before David Lynch picked it out. Did you not?
I did.
I mean, you still have to go some to match your record of 4 days in a row. She once picked the number before it was pulled.
Happy days.
Some kind of weird psychic link going on with her and DKL.
Sour-faced Lil.
Sour-faced Lil. Hand of the pocket. Sour-faced Lil.
2x4.
2x4. 2x4. 2. Hit him on the head with a 2x4. Hit him on the head with a 2x4. 2x4.
And of course, 2x4 is quite an easy sum to do. But today, I had to get the calculator out to add up how much money has been raised by Paul, Abby, Sarah, and Lisa for their 5K Heroes Vocabulary versus Cancer. And they have raised over £1,000 just for doing a 5K walk.
Wow,
so,
that's amazing.
Well done to Paul. Good luck to Abby, who's doing it on Saturday with Harry when he's not when he's not at school.
When he's not meeting Sally.
Harry, I believe, is going to be dressed as the Mandalorian.
Ooh.
With the child. So if you see,
Grogu.
If you see Abby and a small child or a small Mandalorian in Northamptonshire on Saturday, give them some money because it's coming to Cadbury versus Cancer. So well done, you guys. So yeah, got the calculator out to add it all up. Twin Peaks High School.
Twin Peaks High School, where they go like this in the corridors and then they moonwalk. Moonwalk. Twin Peaks High School. High school. I'll say they are. All those kids. Twin Peaks High School.
Leo Johnson.
Leo Falula Johnson. Ponytail, much like mine. That's what I'm going for. Spoilers. Leo Falula Johnson.
Teresa Banks.
Teresa Banks at NatWest, of course. Teresa Banks. Teresa Banks. Teresa Falula Banks.
Great Northern Hotel.
Is it the small southern B&B? No. It's the Great Northern Hotel. If you were playing Monopoly, what colour would it be?
Red.
Red, because it's a Great Northern Hotel.
we've already had a bid in on the Twingo auction for Cadbury Services.
Woo!
So, Sarah Palmer.
Smoky McSmokeface herself, Sarah Falula Palmer. Sarah Palmer.
Leland Palmer.
The Palmers together again. Leland Palmer. I did not kill anybody. Leland Palmer.
Baby laxative.
What's the word coming to when you kill a guy for baby laxatives? The line that I fed to Dana Ashbrook, Bobby himself, when I interviewed them live, thinking it would be a great line to be a joke. I said, the first question is to Dana, and I said, what's the word coming to when you kill a guy for baby laxative? I mean, it wasn't that long after the after the deleted scenes had come out, but still no one had seen it clearly. And he looked at me, he smiled, and he said, yeah, he did the worst thing that somebody can do when you've tried to be funny. He went, "That's funny. Don't say that." I mean, I think it was funny, but to say, no, that's funny. Well, obviously. And I said, no, seriously, though. And then asked the first question, but it died on its arse.
You should have kept your makeup on. Everything's funnier when you've got your makeup on.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
no,
true.
You want to take your makeup off. You're a real boy.
Yeah, probably.
You kept your makeup on. You're funnier with your makeup on. Harold Smith.
Scratchy McScratchface. Harold Smith. We were watching a horror film the other day, and there was one of the scratchy garden tool things that he scratched his face with in it. Oh, and we turned it off though because it was fucking rubbish.
Yeah, we watched a lot
It was the
of
one about the
horror
little kids, wasn't it? And everyone was annoying. No one was getting chopped up nearly quick enough, so we turned it off. Scratchy McScratchface, Harold Smith. J'ai une âme solitaire.
Donut.
Donut. It's a nut. It's made of dough. Do you need it? Donut.
Well, of course, Nick of A Lower Dead fame is quite the donut king.
Is he? In what sense?
He makes great looking donuts.
Really?
I can only say they look great because we've never tasted them.
No.
But
well, maybe the people that are part of the Aloha Dead fan club, maybe they get a donut, but we're not part of the Aloha Dead fan club, so we don't get the donut. Maybe.
Well, I was just thinking that if we were to have a barbecue this summer, and if perhaps it was to be a double R Club family picnic like we used to have, maybe some donuts.
Legendary barbecues.
Maybe some donuts would arrive. Whoa,
a great deal of gin is drunk at our barbecues.
Yeah. Sometimes before I even get to it, because I'm in charge of.
If you can imagine such a thing.
Of the cooking situation and the organising and the everything.
The everything.
And I had bought a really nice bottle of pink gin.
Oh, it was good. It was strawberry, wasn't it?
And there was none left. By the time everybody had been fed, and I thought, okay, I can sit down now for a little while and have maybe a nice gin, spin a few yarns with some of my so-called friends. They'd all been drank.
I'm telling you now, it was really nice though. I had about two or three.
All gone.
I blame the snake fervour. The fervour of the snake.
Yeah. They're good barbecues. See, snakes going good barbecues.
Good barbecues, yes.
But, will it be this year?
Will it be this year?
Will it be next year?
It'd be nice, maybe next year.
Will it get above 12 degrees ever again? Will anybody ever be able to sit outdoors with us
without going?
Ever again? I booked some time off because I just want to sit outside and have a cup of tea and a bit of a chin wag until Wednesday. But can't happen because it's too cold.
It's too darn cold. It's too darn cold.
Well, apparently Nick or Hazel aren't here this week. They've got too much else going on.
Oh, they're probably having a meeting of the fan club.
Oh, I can't keep Python's here.
He's probably doubling up with the Zoom.
Doubling up with the Zoom. That's illegal. Oh, talking of which, monkey.
Simply talking of which. Suggesting Pete Python is not a python but a monkey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The funky gibbon. Simply the word monkey. Monkey.
Wendy's suggesting outdoor Twingo. It would be chaos.
Oh my
Twingo
God.
would be chaos.
Oh yeah, it would. Yeah, it really would.
Irene.
Just Irene. Good night, Irene.
Come
Good
on.
night, Irene. I'll miss you in
My dream.
my dreams. Is it miss you or kiss you? I think it's miss you.
Oh,
Irene.
And where does Irene work? At Hap's Diner.
It's a diner. It's run by Hap, or indeed owned by. It's Hap's Diner. Hap it is. It's Hap's Diner.
We already had this. It's The Ring.
No, we've had Don't Take the Ring, Laura.
Oh,
There are many
better.
very similar ones. The Ring, the Ring, the Ring. As we welcome to the Ring.
Ding, ding, ding.
The Ring.
A real indication.
I got a real indication of a laugh coming on. That came on my phone while I was putting my makeup on. We got a phone here. It's got a little ring. I got a real indication of a laugh. Ha 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 ha. A real indication.
Harley's. Oh.
Hurley's hog. Hurley's hog. Hurley's hog. Hurley's hog. Hurley's hog. Stuck in a bog. It's Hurley's hog.
Looking like a log.
Looking like a log. Oh, careful. It's Hurley's hog.
He was never here.
When he gets a duvet, what's the tog? It's Hurley's hog. He was never here. He was never here. He was never here. Cross it, dab it.
I am the muffin.
Have you seen the Muffin Man? I am le muffin, as they say in France. The muffin. I am the muffin. I am the muffin.
Above a convenience store.
Which we once lived. We lived above a convenience store. And they were very noisy, and I once broke my foot kicking the door that interconnected between the convenience store and our stairs.
Yeah.
They didn't even realise.
Less than 2 weeks before Glastonbury.
Which was fun.
One of the
Glastonbury
muddiest
with a
Glastonburys
plastic
in the
boot
country.
and a big plastic bag over the top of it.
So yeah, surprised to hear that Benjamin has anger issues. Wendy's telling us she has 5. We haven't asked anybody how many balls they've got.
Wendy, you've only got 5.
That means every ball I'm going to read, Wendy, is probably yours.
Jesus Christ.
So Wendy has 5.
Yeah, what are we?
What's everybody else on? Have I been reading them out, or have I just been thinking about them?
No, I've been hearing you. Maybe unless I'm sure somewhere David Lynch is going, why do I keep thinking of strange things from Firewalk with me?
Maybe we could persuade him to do something good. Oh.
What are the scores on the doors? Wendy's got 5.
18. There we go. That's more like
That's more like it, Joe.
Tallulah Joe's on 18. John is on
Joe
6.
John.
Oh, Andrea, having had 2 weeks off, is back with a roaring 20.
Ooh, Joe Foley on
Joe
22.
Foley,
The
22.
statue lady is back.
Joe Foley, this is what happens when you only buy a card for yourself. You get the winning card.
See?
And Maya's on 19. Paul's on 16. Graham's on 18. So 2 G's or 5 left. I thought you only had 5.
I mean, only 5 at this
calls.
point. It'd be like, are you definitely fell asleep?
Yeah, I think. Did you fall asleep for a while?
Did we fall asleep? Is this a dream?
I haven't even studied for my exam tomorrow.
She's genuinely got an exam tomorrow. You know, it's all about
Next week I'll
run the risk.
Oh, I don't even get a paper certificate because it'll be electronic because of the
You can print. We'll print it off.
And I'll show off my
Yeah,
certificate.
yeah, we will. That's if you pass.
God, I might not pass.
There's no fucking way you're not going to pass. Fucking idiots you work with, they're on the fucking same course. There's no way you're not going to
There's
pass.
people from all over the country on this course.
And some idiots that you
and
work
some
with.
police force people.
Well, you're just underlining my point.
Right, okay.
Jesus Christ is not on the risk management course.
No, there isn't anybody called Jesus. Somebody called Jess.
Jess. Maybe that's a shortening, an abbreviation of Jesus, our Lord and Saviour.
There is another girl called Rose, so every time he calls out my name, he has to use my full name, and the other one's just Rose, and I'm Rose Thorne.
Well, why doesn't she get the full name treatment?
Because I speak up, and
if you can imagine such a thing.
That's Twingo.
That's Twingo.
It's purple. That means it's an agent. What is it going to be? What is it going to be? What is it going to be? Agent Chester Desmond.
Agent Chester Desmond with the floppy and the t-shirt and the hood. Chris Isaac portrayed Chester Desmond.
He put the chest in Chester. Coffee, 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 coffee.
Coffee, simply the word and the beverage. Coffee, even a bad cup of coffee is better than no coffee at all, so said David Lynch once.
Okay, I've been practicing. Are you ready?
I mean, we are, but...
Higgly jig, a motter, dem, jeg, heter.
Yay.
Laura.
Higgly, a morta dem, yay, hater, Laura. Higgly, a morta dem, yay, hater, Laura. Cross it off if you've got it. How it fits in a square, I don't know, but it does.
Abandoned train car.
Where are its parents? We don't know. They left it at a station. It's the abandoned train car. Cross it, damn it. You know. I mean, you do. You haven't got a clue, but you behind. No, to the.
No, not them.
No, to the. Yeah, you know.
Donna Hayward.
Donna Falula Hayward. If anyone would. Hayward. Donna Hayward. Donna Madonna. There's always manana.
This one's coming from J. Edgar.
This one's coming from J. Edgar. This one's coming from J. Edgar. Pooh, pow, kazowie, bop, pooh.
They, who I know their real name, said, how does it even fit on one ball? And it does look higgly jig, a motter, dem, jeg, heter,
Yay, hater.
Laura.
It does.
Oh.
And I wrote that on there, and it wasn't easy. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
The chrome reflects our image.
The chrome reflects our image. The chrome reflects our image.
Pine cone.
Pine cone, if you've got it.
Shake.
Remove it and shake it, whether it's sexual or otherwise. Pine cone. Pine cone. Pine cone.
It's purple. It's an agent. But what agent is it? What agent?
Orange.
It's Agent Dale Cooper.
The man with the plan. His name's not Stan. It's Agent Dale Cooper.
And another purple.
What are the chances?
There's a lot of purple balls left.
Well, then quite high, the chances.
Agent. Which agent is it?
Orange.
Agent Albert Rosenfield.
Fuck Gene Kelly, motherfucker. Agent Albert Rosenfield. Cross it off, dab it. You know. Let's get you into that winner's enclosure. Oh, yes. You there. That can only mean one thing. The sound of the chainsaw means that we are hip deep in the tension zone. Which basically means one of you is about to win.
Even chainsaw doesn't make the sound bar go into red. It's
Try
just
again.
your screeching.
Get it closer, Mike. Get closer. Should I whisper? Hello and welcome to
You're
Twingo.
still going into the red. You have...
And welcome to Twingo. I'm not in the red. I'm not in the red.
Bobby Briggs.
The silver fox himself. Bobby killed a guy. Bobby Briggs. Bobby Briggs. Bobby Briggs.
Shooting in the twigs.
Where does he live? Where are his digs?
Where he has all of his sticks.
Again, that's...
He's a bit of a minx.
Again, really not.
He likes the smell of links.
That's
He gets up to some high jinks.
Bobby Briggs has no hair. Yes, he wears wigs.
I like mine better. It's purple. Is
Which
it
means it's an agent.
the last agent to be called?
It's the last of the famous international agents.
Did you think before you said that?
No.
Agent Philip Jeffries.
Agent Philip Falula Jeffries, played, of course, by the wonderful, the late and the great Mr. David Bowie. Agent Philip Jeffries turned into a kettle. Who saw that coming? Only David Lynch, that's it.
I just wondered whether or not you'd thought about it and still thought it a good idea.
No,
to say it
I
right.
don't think.
Wind River.
Well, of course, they found the body of Teresa Banks on the banks of Wind River.
Of course, wind, one of a set of 4 mahjong tiles.
It is, yes. Well, there's 4 of them, isn't there? Yes. East, north, south, west.
We live inside a dream.
We're back with Philip Jeffries, and we live inside a dream. A line that was also used in the Punch Drunk production. The Drowned Man, if you saw it, it probably changed your life. The Drowned Man, we live inside a dream.
Black Lodge.
Black Lodge, it's a lodge.
Twingo.
It's black. The Black
Boy.
Lodge, Black Lodge, Black Lodge.
Twingo
Shane
from
the Hurricane
Shane
Gilliver,
the
guitarist in the well-known band Flesh World. Shane the Hurricane Gilliver. We have a winner.
Or do we?
Or do we?
2
Maybe
more
we have an
winners to go.
imbecile. We don't
2
know.
more winners to go. I want to taste through your mouth.
I want to taste, but through your mouth. I want to taste through your mouth, cross it, dab it.
Blue rose.
I'm like the blue rose. Blue rose, blue rose, blue rose, blue rose.
You want to punch in the nose.
I suppose blue rose.
John Miller's just called Shane a wanker.
Well, I
It's
mean,
that we're all friends.
that means they're on a Zoom call and he can see what Shane's doing.
No,
That's maybe. No?
no. Just replying to this. Dear Meadow.
Dear Meadow, the weather's fine here. How are you? Dear Meadow, have you been to the English Deer Park? It's a large-scale minstrel ranch. Dear Meadow.
Meals on wheels.
They're on wheels. They're meals. Well, then therefore it follows that they're meals on wheels.
Douglas Fir.
Douglas Fir sounds like a boylesque. Only does Twin Peaks acts. No one books him. Apart from us, of course. Were we to be doing shows, Douglas Firs?
I don't think I would book him.
He might be good.
They all think they're good.
As long as he doesn't do mime, he should
Joe
be fine.
Foley also claiming Twingo.
So we have Shane Gilliver, we have Joe Foley, 2 winners, both of whom have graced the stage at the Double R Club. Coincidence? Joe Foley's never done that. Both of whom have graced the stage
At the Ashes to Ashes show.
at the Ashes to Ashes show.
Also appearing this July.
This old July.
Yeah.
Didn't they can tell I'm standing on one leg?
Yeah, I think so. Push you over. The Jumping Man. One leg.
That would be the Hopping Man.
One leg. He wanted to be on one leg. Be on one leg
Ready.
today.
I get so high on that, do I? The Jumping Man. We're looking for our final winner, or indeed our final claim of Twingo.
Mrs. Chalfont.
2 Chalfonts. Mrs. Chalfont's definitely been called before.
It hasn't.
Definitely been called before. I think you just put it back.
The Missing Pieces.
Not the missing link. The missing pieces, the missing pieces, which of course were the edited, deleted scenes from Fire Walk with Me. The missing pieces.
Like a turkey in the corn.
Like a turkey in that corn, what they like to disappear in. Like a turkey in the corn, I'm gone, gone, like a turkey in the corn. Like a turkey in the corn. Looking for the last one.
Waldo.
Simply what? Leo, no. Waldo. Joe Foley says she's still got fake blood waiting to do the Double R Club. I don't know how fake blood works into this. Is it dripping down the arm?
No, you're
Is it
standing at
just
the
at
side
the-
of the stage. She's dressed in white. You've got it in like a ketchup bottle, and you're just squirting it at it.
I'm
Twingo.
doing this.
Holy moly!
While she stands
Holy
there.
moly! It's all kicking off, isn't it? It's all kicking off. But who
Oh,
came first? Who
I
came
saw lots
first?
of calls.
Who
Now we
came
have to
first?
take the order that they arrive on our feed
Oh.
because that's all we can judge. So who do we
Oh,
have?
well,
Ooh.
well.
Well. My
Well.
God, there's loads. Well, I know which one I thought was first.
Well, it's what appears.
Now then, John Atfield called it, but he says he's calling it for Serena.
Because Serena's not on Facebook.
Yes, wisely. So that means
Our winners are, according to our
feed.
Our
Because that's
feed.
all we can take. We can't see your feeds.
And I screenshot in case there's any claims of litigious behaviour. We have in first place Shane the Hurricane Gilliver.
In second place.
Joe the Standing Lady Foley.
In third place.
Serena del Fuego.
She's so hot, she en fuego. She's Serena del Fuego. Called by Mr. John Atfield for Serena del Fuego. Now, it doesn't mean that they're all definite winners.
No.
Some of them may have called fraudulently, in which case Rose will check them.
Standbys.
And we have standbys, and they will be called an imbecile by everyone on the comments below. So, at which point Rose will go away. She will check the cards. She knows which cards you all have. She knows where you live. You should be afraid. She's going to check that, and she'll get back to you in a moment. Get back to you presently.
When we get a new car, we can just turn up at people's houses, and they won't know we're coming because we've got a car. We know where they live, and we'll knock on the door saying, "Could you have a cup of tea, please?
If you want to win,
Tea, please." We've got pencils.
we'll deliver the pencils in person.
Well, they'd love it though.
Pencils in person.
They'd love it. They'd love it.
Okay, so while Rose checks those, these are getting hard to hold on to. We have the opportunity for me to try and flog to you a few of the books what I have writ. We'll go through them very quickly. We have my most recent collection of short stories, which is entitled The Invention of Mother. Short stories based around the theme of technology. Think sci-fi, think Black Mirror. We have my collection of 3 disturbing ghost stories that comes with a free disturbing CD of soundscapey music to disturb. We have my full-length novel, which is called The 35 Timely and Untimely Deaths of Cumberland County. Lots of book there, lots of bang for your buck. Think the woods, think strange things in the woods, think a great deal of murder. We have, where's it gone? We have my fairy tale, The Menagerie, which is illustrated by the wonderful and the lavishly tooled Mr. John Falula Atfield. Illustrated, oh yes, it's a kind of an adult, but for young adults or adults, because it's kind of dark. We have the 3 poetry books, of course. We have Voices in the Red Velvet Elsewhere, Further Voices in the Red Velvet Elsewhere, and of course Postcards from Twin Peaks, each of which contains poems, most of which were written for acts at the Double R Club. And of course we have my latest book, which contains a whole year of rewritten songs that were rewritten for Twingo, A Murder of Songs, available to pre-order now. And what were we going to say about the pre-orders?
Shipping next week. Limited
Shipping next week. There are limited VIP bundles of this, and in the VIP bundle you get a free kazoo that is signed and a Polaroid picture of us. It's not a real Polaroid picture, it's a Polaroid, but it's a picture taken by the wonderful Mr. Shane, the Hurricane Gilliver. So basically, I'm just going to read to you a couple of poems from one or more of these. We have that one, we have this one. I heard a gasp off screen. I'm going to read this one from Further Voices in the Red Velvet Elsewhere. All of these books are available to buy from the Double R Club Big Cartel page, or indeed from my author page, Mason Ball Author. It's a pen name. It should be ridiculous. It's a ridiculous pen name. I'm going to read this one. It's called Beyond the Fire, which I believe was written for an act by none other than Snake Fervor herself. Beyond the Fire. Fire is naught but a hungry light, is orange and liquid, licking and biting you black, into ash, into ribbons of smoke, into crumbs of once was, into pitiful joke. But what remains when the fire has gone on its way, has slinked off, serpentine, said its piece, had its say, when the flame exits stage left, much to do, inchoate, look it up, of voracious inclination, of mellifluous gait, of temperature and temperament designed to ingest, just how and in what will your remains be dressed? What aftershocks of embers, what combustible echo? When fire has left the stage, my friend, what's left is its shadow. And what hides in that shadow? Why, no one can say. None but they who have been burned and have been left the same way. None but they who are no longer any more than a dream. But know that what hides in shadow may be more than it might seem. I thought for my second poem I would just read one of the songs, because I think not only they are rewritten popular or well-known songs, but I think they also function perhaps as poems. So you don't have to buy, you don't have to sing along if you're going to buy the book. You can simply read them as poems. Now this is a song called Blue Rose, which is quite apposite for Fire Walk With Me, and this is a rewriting of the classic Damned hit New Rose, but rewritten as Blue Rose. I performed this some time ago at a game of Twingo. So I'm going to read this as a poem. Is she eerie or some synonym? A Douglas fir is a spooky tree. Last night a log lady spoke to me, to mystify. I had to flee my reality. I got a blue rose, I understood that sometimes harbingers are made of wood. Those trees, they grow up out of the ground. The blue rose led us to this town. A subject prickly as porcupines. A killer flies in an owl's guise. A town's dismay, smell of decay. Don't try to run, you'll never get away. I got a blue rose, I understood. Garmon Bozier, it ain't no good. Sour-faced Lil held me spellbound. Laura Palmer's upteenth breakdown. And Killer Bob murders with such glee. With his death bag on a killing spree. Though I run, I can't escape my fate. He means to bludgeon and to lacerate. A Douglas fir is a spooky tree. Last night a log lady spoke to me, to mystify. I had to flee my reality. I got a blue rose plucked in ghost wood, and fire walks with me, it ain't no good. No one is innocent in Twin Peaks town. The blue rose don't mess around. That's available, of course, in A Murder of Songs Can Be Sung, to the damned classic. New Rose, please welcome back to the stage for the prize-giving ceremony. Rose Thorn. Okay, so first of all,
there was some sharp intakes of breath.
There was. I heard a gasp.
Oh, but what do we have? What do we have?
Do we have an imbecile? No. What was the sharp intake of breath for?
Because sometimes I don't remember what balls are called.
But you have the balls in the.
Yeah, I know. We have 3 winners. We have Shane the Hurricane Giller.
Guitarist in Flesh World.
We have Joe Standing Lady Foley. And in 3rd place, we have Serena Del
Fuego.
posing tonight for one night only as John the Tool Atfield.
They are very similar.
Yeah,
in many ways.
So, Serena Del Fuego, you have won.
3rd prize.
And what you decide to share with John Atfield for being the one who typed, entirely up to you. You have won 1 blue branded trip to the bathroom.
That's 3 sheets of blue rose coloured toilet paper, unbranded by the R Club logo.
A Twingo postcard designed by the Tool himself.
Twingo, the sound of fun postcard. Send it to anyone you like, but not to us. We've got
Twingo
loads.
Fire Walk with Me 2021 Red Diamond City Hotel coloured in spot.
Ooh, the coveted Twingo 2021 Firewalk with Me pencil.
Some 48-hour coffee bean blend from the
Coffee bean blend in a owl bag.
A shot
Sup it.
A chop.
That's not what they're called.
A Norwegian fly.
Are there any nuts in the chubba chubba?
Probably. I wouldn't send you the chubba.
No, you're not getting that.
A chocolate bunny. Probably won't send you that either. Could be made in a factory.
Is it about the bunnies?
I expect you'll find somebody to send them to. Ooh.
Ooh, no nuts in these.
No nuts in these. This is a donut, what I crocheted, stuffed, and turned into a keyring for you.
Donut, but there are no nuts in it. That would be cruel if you'd put a peanut in it, wouldn't it?
A tiny little Red Diamond City soap. Tiny little soap for your private.
That's it. You'll use it on anything you like. It's translucent. It's glittery. It's a Red Diamond City Motel Diamond soap.
A rabbit pin.
Ooh.
A owl eraser.
Wipe away all of your mistakes. I've just dropped the owl, the rabbit pin.
Okay.
Don't know where it went.
Yeah, I saw it. A phrase book from the Norwegian Hand.
Oh yeah, you too can speak Norwegian.
A Twingo. Oh Christ.
Jesus, what is it?
A Twingo sticker.
Oh shit, I'm dropping. Oh god, I'm fucking Norman
Cracker
Wisdom
Jack.
now. Cracker Jack.
That, for everything he dropped, Serena, you lose.
No, what is it? Twingo, what is that?
It's
Twingo
a
what?
sticker.
It's a sticker.
It's a sticker.
Oh, it's a Twingo sticker, okay.
What he's bent.
Bent sticker, best kind of sticker.
A new fridge magnet. Tonight, every winner will get one of these Twingo, the Sound of Fun fridge magnets.
After tonight,
you will only get them if you come first or you bid the most in the Cabaret versus Cancer auction. But look at that. John Atfield designed the logo. I got them printed onto magnets. Tonight, all of our winners will take home one of these. And to celebrate, Scott Abandoner Ryan, because it was his birthday this week, we have blue rose fridge magnets. I've made fridge magnets out of blue roses. What are the chances of that?
Blue Rose fridge magnet coming to you,
3D.
Serena. You. It's all about you.
In second place, Joe Tallulah Falula.
Falula.
For those who are panicking about not having bought the pre-ordered copies of
The VIP version
the
of
VIP
Murder of
bag,
Songs. There are still some available.
There are still
You
some
can still
available.
order. You can still
There was
order.
a limited number. There are some still available. You can go to the shop and purchase them. They will be getting shipped by this time next week. Right, Joe Foley, are you paying attention?
Joe the statue hanging lady Foley.
Remember, Joe, everything he drops, you lose.
That's not how it works.
The new rule. Not 1, but 2 trips to the bathroom, courtesy of the double R.
Oh yeah.
A black Twingo postcard, not the red one.
Blacker than the chambers of a dead nun's heart.
A phrase book from the Norwegian.
You too can speak Norwegian.
A Twingo Firewalk with Me 2021.
Oh, coveted.
A Twingo fridge magnet.
Oh yeah.
A fortune-telling fish. This fish can tell you if you have COVID.
No, it can't. It can't do that. It cannot do that.
It's not on the internet. Oh, it's a Douglas fir, but it's not painted. You could paint it. You could paint it. You could cover it in glitter. You could colour it in, or you could leave it au naturel.
A Douglas fir is a spooky tree. Last night a log lady spoke to me. To mystify, I had to leave my reality.
Think about that before you say that.
No. I got a blue rose, I understood that sometimes harbingers are made of wood.
$10 coming
In an owl bag.
Oh, a crazy
Ooh, that is a
psychedelic
psychedelic, baby.
Donut keyring, what I made for you.
For you.
A larger red diamond city motel soap.
That's motel, not mocel, because that's not.
3D blue rose.
I got a blue rose, it's a madette.
A shot of agent for cover.
Stop it.
A chubba chubba chip.
That's not what they're called.
A purple owl eraser.
Purple.
A owl badge.
Ooh.
A banter hands. We haven't seen them for a while.
I can't do them on
Banter hands button badge. A chocolate bunny.
Ooh, is it about the bunnies?
A Norwegian flag.
Oh yeah, fly it high.
Twingo sticker.
Sticker.
And of course, a piece of steel so that you can bend it like cable. And you drop none of it, so you'll be getting it all, Julie.
So you do this in the hustle. And so our winner, Shane the Hurricane. What's happening?
Sean's on an anger rant. Take a breath, Sean. You don't want any of this stuff. And our winner, Shane the Hurricane Deliver, guitarist in Flesh World.
Popular beat combo.
Not one,
Not one.
not two,
That would be not enough.
but 3 trips to the bathroom courtesy of the Double R.
Double R Club branded toilet paper.
Two postcards, you know, and Twingo postcards for you to send to anybody you like.
Ooh.
A sheet from the Norwegian
You
faithful.
two can speak Norwegian.
Some Double R blended
In
coffees.
our owl bag.
A Twingo 2021 Fire What Was Me
The
pencil.
coveted.
A Chubba Chubba Chip Chop.
That's not what they're called.
A Twingo sticker.
Stick it.
Oh, it's that angel.
Ah,
Angel bookmark.
Maybe you want to. Maybe you've got a book you want to read. I don't know.
An owl and a blue rose hair clip.
Ooh, you got hair. I've seen it.
Because you're the winner, you get the full size and the genital size Red Diamond City soaps. Full size, genital size.
That's.
You get a French tickler pine cone.
Ooh, tickle your Frenchy fancy.
Tickle your French.
Tickle your French fancy.
You got a shot of Asian crocodile.
Sup it.
Oh,
Ooh.
it's a pine cone. No, it's not a pine cone.
No, it's not.
It's a Douglas fir knitted keyring what I made.
Oh yeah, all available to buy at the Big Cartel Shop,
A
Double R
black
Club,
dice, because black is rock and roll.
and so a Flesh World.
A wooden owl that you can paint or stick glitter on.
Ooh,
A Norwegian flag.
fly it. So you can discover the evil in these woods or any woods.
It's a little torch, thanks to Rupert. Who sent us the woods. A domino badge.
Domino, domino, domino.
And a 3-dimensional
Ah.
blue rose fridge magnet.
Magnet. Right hand. Coming to you, Shane the Hurricane.
And that's us from Twingo for another. Tell your friends. Tell your friends to come and join us for Twingo.
Come and join us. Come and join us. We come and join us.
Because we will only continue to play Twingo when it makes enough money to pay for his makeup and haircut. We are back next month. Next week is May, and we are still here playing Twingo in the month of May 2021. Who would have believed it?
No one would have believed in the last years of the 21st century that human beings were being scrutinized as one may scrutinize the germs that multiply and swarm in a drop of water.
I'm going to take a couple of Valium, crush them into somebody's late night cocoa, and hopefully get some sleep before I sit quite an important exam tomorrow morning.
And slowly and surely, They drew their plans against us. Okay, I didn't even show you my Fire Walk With Me socks. Look, these are socks that my wife bought me before, obviously, I opened my mouth this evening. Fire Walk With Me socks. How cool are they? They're not a prize, they're mine. And don't forget, of course, the 1 week only Twingo auction. The higher you bid, the more stuff will go in the box. The bigger the box, the mystery Twin Peaksian Lynchian box will become. And of course, don't forget, you can still order the VIP version of A Murder of Songs. Well, that was Twingo. We had gin. It happened. No one can say it didn't happen. It's over now. And maybe that's the best bit. But hopefully we'll see you next week for more Twingo, as we welcome you back to play the game Beyond the Beyond. Until then, I can only tell you to please stay safe. If you need to wear a mask when you go out, wear a mask. And don't, and I cannot stress this enough, do not at any point lick the doorknobs. Thank you and good night.